So unless you're under a rock somewhere in the Amazon jungle, then you must have heard about Ozempic or Mounjaro. It's this new wonder drug that's derived from the venom of a lizard in the desert called the Gila monster. And what does this Ozempic do? Well, it's a weight loss drug that tricks your brain into thinking that you're full, when in fact, there's no food in your stomach. So that within weeks, you automatically begin to shrink your body fat. Then you lose muscles, and then suddenly, you're half the size of your shadow. I know how amazing this sounds to those who sleep, but to those who are truly awake, they should know that something is off. I get it. If you've been trying for a long time to lose weight, this seems like, oh, my prayers have now been answered. But let me tell you the easiest truth that you're ever going to hear from me. You see, this universe, as far as I know it, you cannot cheat your way to doing anything without a repercussion, without it backfiring. Attempting to fast track something that requires movement, effort, determination, change, courage, by just lifting up your top and pinching your belly fat and then injecting a pharmaceutical drug, which you have no clue what's inside it, and hoping that somehow this will help you achieve all your weight loss goals. It probably will, because yes, if you trick your brain that you're full, then yeah, you won't need food. But human beings need food. And the way I see it, this will only eventually bring pain and shame and no gain. Everything that we do in life takes on form in this creation. And so we must take ownership of the role that we have played in whichever situation that we find ourselves in. And I don't mean just weight loss alone. I mean everything. And part of taking responsibility is deciding, if I needed this to change, then I must put in the work and make that change. Not to look for the easy way out. Do you think that an overweight person who consciously wakes up one day and decides to change, to make the effort to stop their bad eating habits and take better care of themselves, living a healthier lifestyle, staying active and exercising whilst gradually losing the weight day by day, do you think they're stupid? Do you not think that the universe will reward their effort compared to the one that's looking for a magic pill that just wants to take an injection? Do you think that if it was that easy to just climb the first step of a ladder and then skip 9 other steps straight away to move to the 10th one, wouldn't we all be at the top right now? If we could all skip vital steps that leads to learning lessons on the way, we'll all be perfect. So we might as well get an injection for that. I'd like to get taller, get an injection for that. I'd like to get prettier, get an injection for that. They have those. I would like to get richer, get an injection for that. You cannot cheat the system without paying dearly for it. And when you do the cost-benefit analysis, like in economics, the cost is always more than the benefit because it wasn't done the right way. And what lessons do you leave for those around you and those coming after you, that it's okay to cheat your way into whatever it is you want in life? That you need not make an effort once you can afford an injection for the things that you want in life. That those who go through the proper channels are merely wasting their time. They're slow. That you are the one that knows better. For anything in life, please do the work. You'll get the greatest high, the best dopamine hit, the greatest pat on your back for yourself, knowing that you put all the effort that you could muster to achieve the success that you have in whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Otherwise, your inner self will always remind you that you're a fraud, that you're a cheat, and that you didn't work for it. And the form which you created will not change, even if your physical body is now looking slimmer. Because mentally, emotionally, psychologically, you're still a fat person who has merely fast-tracked themselves physically. It's like saying that my goal is to go back home to paradise. Meanwhile, I've been told that I would need to do some work. I need to come to this earth to experience and to gather enough lessons to mature. And then I now decide, no, you know what? Just send me down to the earth. And when I get there, just put me in a sleep tank and give me an injection that will wake me up 90 years from now. And I should be just about ready for my journey back. Where are the experiences? What have you learned? Where are the vital lessons that you should have learned? But you want to enter paradise. It's not happening. So my lesson for you today is simple. In life, you cannot write cheat codes and expect high praises and rewards. We cannot climb ladders and expect to skip steps and land at the very top very quickly. We cannot take injections to feel full when your stomach is empty. And yet, the human body needs nourishment from good food in order to find balance with your mind and your spirit. Think about what effect this has on your spirit. Instead, there will always be a price to pay. You cannot give your body a quick fix without fixing what caused it to look that way. You cannot cheat the universe, otherwise you cheat yourself. So please, before you try to fast track anything, just remember, speed kills. Did you get that irony? I hope you did. So until next time, before you reach for that quick fix, that magic pill, that let me cheat my way into getting there, remember it comes at a price, one that you can't afford to pay. So please put in the effort now, do the work, and eventually you will be proud of yourself for it. Bye for now.